Okay. So we had some technological issues.
We did.
Mano had too much juice.
I had too much of my juice over here. Moscato. But I like to call it MM.
Mano's Moscato.
Mano's Moscato.
And now my cat's going crazy too.
And Mano's Meows. Mano's Marinara. There's a lot you can make with MM. Yeah, this is part 2. We just had to split it up because we were having some technological issues, but it worked out in the end because now you guys get 2 episodes for the price of 1.
For the price of 1, nothing. Nothing, because we do this out of the love of our hearts. But we're only going to have video for part 1, or part 2. Part 2.
Because part 1 screwed us a little bit with the tech. But you know what? We're good because the universe loves us. This one's going to work out great. Like Tony the Tiger.
Yeah. My dad, so I was just in Vegas and my dad gambled some money away and he was like, not mad, but he was like, I just taught you a lesson, Ashley, why you should never gamble. And I'm like, you need to stop being so negative. You just put that money out there, you're going to make it back double.
Yes.
I was like, you have to be abundant about it. Like maybe you didn't win the money back there, but it's going to come back
We
to you.
should tell what happened to us when we did my Christmas shopping that one time.
Go ahead.
Okay, so this is the law. Well, this episode, law of abundance.
The importance of...
An abundance mindset.
Yeah.
We were at a mall. Okay, we were at the mall and we were shopping for Christmas. And Ashley, I'm out you here. Ashley spent $600 buying like doing her Christmas shopping with me.
No.
And afterwards, she was talking to me. She was like, "Oh my god, I need to like slow down. Like I need to start budgeting, do whatever." And then
Or no, it wasn't I need to slow down. I was like, thank God I've been slowing down and budgeting and stuff because if I was spending what I was before and not being conscious of it and spending this money, oh God knows. God knows.
So then she did that, and I remember I said to her,
and mind you, Mano only spent $150. So he,
only 150, okay? So
yeah.
She spent 600. I spent 150.
I spent 4 times what Mano spent.
Yeah. So then I said, "Don't worry, Ashley. It will come back times 10." And she was like, "You know what?"
He was
you're
like,
right.
yeah, he said tenfold.
Tenfold. And then she goes, "Okay, you know what? You're right. Whatever. I won't worry. This is like just an investment. Whatever."
Yeah. So later
gets
that
home.
night.
I get a call at night. So from Ashley, I'm like, "Okay, well, this is normal. Like me and Ashley call all the time." So I was like, I answer, and she's like, "Guess what? Just oh no. Actually, at this point, we didn't realize. At this point, we didn't realize that
No,
it happened. Did we realize that happened? No, you were telling me she just got approved for a new credit card. Okay.
yeah, so I came home and I called CIBC because I was dealing with something with my other credit card because I was trying to do a balance transfer, but the thing disappeared. So I was on the phone with them for a while. And then somehow I have an Amex, but they got rid of the gold cards. So it's no longer like an Air Miles card. It's just a green card and you collect points with that. So you're still collecting points, but it's not the same. And so I was asking him about upgrading my card and everything. And then he was like, okay, well, if you upgrade your card, you're not going to be able to do this balance transfer because it's going to be a new card. And so you might as well just go look into new cards and see if you get approved for another one. And so at first I was like, do I need another credit card? Okay, no, you know what? The opportunity's there. Let's do it. And so I went through, he took me through all of them. I was looking at all of them and then he transferred me. And then I'm talking to the girl. We kind of like, she was a makeup artist. Okay. It's, mind you, it's like 10:30 at nighttime. Yeah. I'm on the phone with CIBC. We start talking, we exchange social media while we're on a recorded banking call. And then I apply for the credit card. She stays on the phone with me while I do it to see if I get automatically approved. And I did. And so I called Mano after and I tell him how much I got approved for that credit card. And because it was a travel card, which I wanted to switch my card over to a travel card. So then I had one that would cover, because before I rented a car with Enterprise, the panel on the door fell off, like flew off while I was driving. Nothing I had control over. But because I didn't pay for a certain type of insurance, I wasn't covered for it. So I had to pay $300 for like a $20 piece of plastic. Okay. And so that's why I wanted that travel card, because there were there's a lot of things that I'm planning on doing in the next little bit, and it requires me being covered. And so if you can have a credit card that covers that stuff versus going and paying for different insurance and just putting those bills on that credit card, it's so much more beneficial, because then you're getting points with it, you're covered with insurance, and you don't need to spend the extra money to go and pay for that insurance. And so I called you after, because I was like, oh my God. And I was telling you, I was like, you need to apply for this card right now. And so Mano applies for his card, and I'm like, stay on the phone. You're going to get approved right away. Like, I know you are based on your credit score. It's just going to be probably lower because you've never banked with CIBC before. And so Mano gets approved, and we're talking about it. And he's like, Ashley, remember how I said tenfold? So I spent $600, and because I already had a credit card with CIBC, they approved me for more than what Mano got approved for, because I have the history with them. And this is also why it's important to build up your credit history with banks, is because they will raise your credit limit, give you better opportunities in terms of credit cards and credit limits and everything. And so I got approved for a $6,000 limit, and then Mano gets approved for $1,500 limit, which was literally, and mind you, like 2 hours, 10x, and 2 hours after we had been out and spent that money, and both been like, no, you know what, tenfold, like, we're gonna get it back tenfold. So it was one of those like, holy shit moments.
It was literally, I remember me and Ash were talking, like,
it was just so on the dot.
It was so, no, but it happened so fast. And that's also another thing.
And it was just one of the
amazing at manifesting.
Yeah.
Like, we manifested that
but it's also
2 hours.
But you also have to understand, and this is the thing, and we're reading, Mano and I are both reading about NLP and states and stuff right now.
Neurologistics program.
Yeah, neurologistic programming.
Neurolinguistic programming.
Thank you. And state, and when I was reading about it and reading, I'm in chapter 4 now of Tony Robbins' book Unlimited Power. And he's talking about state. And then I also was watching a video, and I think it was the Science and Spirituality podcast, and they were talking, and Kevin Carton says, well, there's that one quote from Jim Carrey, you can't manifest and then go sit down and eat a sandwich.
You said that to me, and at first I read it, and I was like, what does that even mean? And then
it means you have to take the action, right? And so we could have said, yeah, we're going to get it back tenfold, and then not taken any action. Yeah. And like, maybe it would have come back to us in 6 months or whatever. But because I was on the phone and that opportunity came about, and then I called you and you listened, you intuitively listened. I intuitively called you, and then you intuitively listened to me. So because we took that action, it happened. And it literally showed you and I that if you say something and then you take the action towards it, it will come back to you tenfold. And maybe it wasn't $6,000 in my pocket, but it's $6,000 of leg room. Yeah.
But it is tenfold what you spent.
Yeah.
And that card also had other benefits, like travel. Like, we both want to travel a lot. And that card literally gives us the opportunity to do that.
Yeah. So I'm so sorry if you can hear my cat. She's in heat right now, and she's going crazy. And I know that the mic is picking it up because she's loud.
She's doing that all day. She's like...
It's because she's in heat.
She's so cute. She reminds me of a little grandma. What are you trying to manifest, love?
Dick. That's what she wants.
I was telling her today, I was like, yo, don't chase, you attract.
Yeah? Well, she's hunting right now. She's not chasing, she's hunting.
She's hunting the mic stand.
No, I can't have her in my lash room because she will literally push her ass up against the little stand that I have that I put all my stuff on. Yep.
No.
I can't do it. Get in here. Go in. Go in. And shut your ass up. Go in. Okay, no, I give up on her. Not give up on her. I give up on her right now.
She also has to go to the vet tomorrow at 10 a.m. So
yeah,
you better get some rest, girl. You got 9 hours left.
She heard you. She heard you.
She was like, I'm quiet now. She's like, I'm God.
Yeah, you jinxed that. Growl, do you want to be on the podcast? Come here.
Part 2 featuring love.
Come here. Let's see if we can get this. Well, I got her in the cheese.
In the cheese.
Say what you want to say to the people.
Speak your truth, love.
Say it. She just punched my boob.
Speak your truth, girl.
Did you see that? She punched my boob. Say what you want to say. You were just yelling at us. No?
She's looking at the camera from the other side.
It's like, you know how people used to walk around with their boom boxes?
Yeah.
No, it's just me and my cheese and my cat. Hey.
You go to the vet in that.
I could honestly carry her to the vet in this. Like, I could get away with that. I would just look crazy. Look. Hey, man. Talk to the people. They're waiting to hear what you have to say. Okay, well, she's quiet now.
The ramen wasn't enough.
I'm gonna keep her right here. That'll keep her quiet. She's with mother.
Yeah, she's with a mother fry.
She's with mother now. Actually, I need to move this. That was loud. Okay. So,
Yeah.
do we want to... He's like, yep, we're still talking. Do we want to go back to... We talked about twin flames in depth. Do you want to talk about soulmates now? So we talked about how fiery twin flames are, how passionate those can be.
And let's talk about the opposite.
Yeah, what do you think the biggest difference is in a twin flame and a soulmate?
Soulmates are nurturing, and they're not just nurturing. They're nurturing in the sense of your growth, but like there's someone that you feel very, very comfortable around, like someone who almost feels like a mother energy, not mother energy, but like energy that like.
No,
you feel like
I
you're
think
okay with
I
them.
think that's a very
Okay.
I think saying mother energy is a very good way to put it, because so I have always been very mother energy, and I was talking to my Uber driver about it.
My Uber driver.
No, because he was
As
talking
we all do.
he was talking about his kids, and he was complaining because he was like, I wanted 5 kids and I only have 2 and it just doesn't feel like a house. Da da da. We were talking about brother and sister dynamics, because his kids are 2 years apart, and I was like, see, like I always wish that I had a sibling that was close to my age, but my brother's 5 years younger than me. And he was like, every older sister or older brother that I know, like no matter what or who they are, they always end up taking on a parent role. And so my whole life, no matter what friendship, relationship, group project, anything, like even if I wasn't leader of the group, I was mother of the group. And so if it meant going to festivals, if it meant just hanging out with friends, if it meant just literally any dynamic, I would always pull out that mother energy. Always was great with kids, great with babysitting, very nurturing. And so there were very few friendships that I had growing up, or even like up to now. I'd say more so now I have them, because more mature relationships, more people that you kind of are aligned with. But I never really felt like, I always felt like the mother role, but I never really felt it reciprocated back to me. And so we've talked about soul family, soul tribe, all of that. And I truly believe now that I've run into more people who are a part of my soul family, or who I would consider soulmates, like I feel that mother energy from them. Like big time after my birthday, when a bunch of stuff happened, like Shayna, she was someone who, like, even though she's younger than me, and even though she didn't need to, like I felt taken care of by her. And so I think it's very important, like, yes, the nurturing, the mother energy, the protected, the safe, the comfortable, like you feel like you can be vulnerable around that person. Like that's how you know that they're a soulmate.
Yes. Oh yeah. And it's funny because no, actually, I'm not gonna say this live.
Say it.
No.
Just censor what you need to censor.
That would that might be a little too much for the pod. I won't say that, but especially considering my parents might hear this, we're gonna censor that. But no, I
Mano, now we want to hear. I'm speaking for the people when I say we want to hear.
how can I put this?
I bet you Carmen's not listening to this.
No, I know.
She said they're too long.
I'm thinking of the clips that are gonna go live from this, and they're gonna. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be. I can say though, definitely when it comes to motherly energy, like I felt that too, especially with certain people, where like you meet them, you just click with them, and then you just feel like you're at home when they're around.
Yeah.
Like it's like it's like you could be yourself without the worry of thinking that you're going to make them think you're weird by just acting like the way you normally act.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like you can be authentically you around them.
Yeah.
And like they're not gonna judge you because like it's like they're
That's a huge thing too with Soulmate is authenticity.
yeah. It's someone that you could be authentic around and not be guilty, like
Yeah.
not have to pretend.
You don't feel like they're judging you or looking at your flaws, and it's almost like the flaws that you might feel like are there, they see those as your strengths.
Exactly. They see your flaws as your strengths. Like they don't. It's weird a way to put it, but it's like they see your flaws. They love you for your flaws because they see that your flaws are what make you you.
Yeah, they make you unique.
They make you unique, and only a mother sees your flaws like that.
Yeah.
So like the fact that your soulmate sees it like that, it's like almost powerful.
Yeah. And you saying a mother sees you like that kind of reminded me of, and this is really weird to connect it to, but Kylie Jenner, she was talking about, and like, rise and shine. She was talking about, like, she's a big face in social media, social platforms, whatever, the industry. And she grew up in front of us, and you could tell that Kylie Jenner was insecure as fuck. Yeah. Just based on, and like, no tea, no hate. Like, girl, I'm still there. Like, yeah, you got the money to get out of it. I'm still there.
Isn't she our age?
She's, I think 2 years older.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maybe a year older. I think she's 2 years older than me.
Okay,
yeah, I think she's 24.
Oh.
Yeah. But she grew up in front of us. You could tell she was insecure. She got all this stuff done, whether she admits to it or not. Like, we know, we've seen it.
We know.
There's probably some factors in there that are natural because that whole family's gorgeous, but like little, like the lip injection, stuff like that. But she was talking about how having Stormy made her love herself a lot more, because there were little things that were unique about Stormy that she saw that she got from her. Like, and Stormy, you look at Stormy and she looks like Kylie. Like, she does she looks like a little Kylie. And so I think that's really, it is, a mother loves the things that make you, you, and uniquely you. Sorry, you said that, and it just related me. It popped into my head, just that, her talking about that, because, and I think it's a really good example too, because she went from being like, whether she admitted to it or not, one of the most insecure in front of our faces that we could see. So
into like this person who now
not only adores her baby, but adores herself because of her.
Right? Someone who's and like a woman boss, like a power like that.
Yeah.
Forbes, like they take photos of her. They like, she's seen as someone who is powerful.
Yeah.
And who is able to back up that.
Powerful, but can't use her power for good. And that's all I'm gonna say.
No tea, no shade. Actually, full tea, full shade.
Full tea, full shade.
Full tea, full shade. Yeah. Especially to Justin Bieber as well.
Okay, Justin Bieber was just uneducated and fucking stupid.
That's no excuse. But you know what? We'll give
DJ Khaled is getting hate too, hey?
for what?
Because he's Palestinian and
He's Palestinian.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh shit! I did not know
I'm pretty sure. Maybe that's just what I saw, but he's getting hate because actually I'm gonna search this up.
that.
I don't want to say that and it not be true. Dude, now she's talking.
Speak your truth, love.
Okay, it's your time to shine.
Speak your truth while I drink my juice.
What ethnicity is DJ Khaled? Yeah, he's Palestinian.
Oh damn!
Yeah, and he hasn't said a single thing. Girl, she's coming.
Oh,
She said, nah, fam.
hardcore parkour. DJ Khaled's Palestinian. Wow.
Yep. No, people have been hating on him because he hasn't said a single thing.
Yeah, and Bella Hadid and GD. Well, Bella only got dropped from Dior.
Yeah,
because
in the
she
most
stole them.
obnoxious way
Yeah,
possible.
and they
Like,
literally replaced her with
yeah,
like.
that was the most obnoxious thing a company could do.
Yeah. Well, I'm not buying Dior, that's for sure.
Hmm. Even that Dior tree, I don't want to go near it.
Yeah, yeah.
People are posting photos with it and like,
No, if I went to that tree, I'm taking the photo on the opposite side without the Dior.
yeah,
I'm not promoting for them. No. They can manifest all they want.
dude, I can't. Was her yelling?
I'm talking to you. What are you manifesting, girl? I know you're manifesting something.
Just manifesting dick. It hasn't changed.
Doesn't change, just a... Well, right now she's using that bag as her dick. That she's
Okay. On camera. You guys don't.
like she's going for it.
My auntie
She's like pushing it. So boom, boom, boom.
my auntie was telling me a story because so when my cousin was younger, she had a kitty, and I guess she had to write an essay, and she wrote an essay on her cat as her cat was going through heat, and like in that essay she described all the weird things that her cat did, and I think she got suspended.
Wait, she got your aunt's
It's my aunt's daughter,
daughter got suspended
because she wrote an essay provocatively describing what her cat was doing during going through heat. Not like in like a weird way, but like nobody just sits there and writes about what cats do when they go through heat. Like you just don't see that or hear that.
I can only imagine the teacher's face reading it.
She's outside. She went from cat to cow, and then she went back to cat, ass against the tree, bark in her asshole. I'm kidding.
It's like those TikTok audios where it's like that person like speaking in the most detail about like their hookup experience.
Oh my god.
But like stuff, it's a cat in the heat. She pressed her ass against the wall.
She made eye contact with me, slightly squints all the way, slightly squints again, and then you
Making
see
direct eye
her
contact.
tail go
She's
up.
busting her tail.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
She makes direct eye contact with me as she slowly starts to squint, pushing and shoving. I need to stop myself.
This is terrible.
I need to stop myself.
You're going, and I'm like, I can't see her.
I'm like narrating. You're like, I need to see. Where's the show?
I don't need to see. I was gonna say I've seen enough of it.
I've seen up to that video since 2, and every like 2 minutes she'll come trying to hump my foot. She is definitely in heat.
Yeah,
I could write an essay myself, to be honest.
I could too. Oh,
Next episode of Embodied Pod, we're talking about love's heat cycle.
what happens when a cat goes in heat? In case you wanted to get a kitty and you were wondering,
Oh my god.
now you know
Now you know.
what happens behind closed doors. Dude, I can't with her. Like, you're not sweet and innocent when you do that. I know you're in pain, babe. I know it's not comfy. Yeah.
I was gonna say something foul, and then I said,
No, not on the pod.
I'm gonna stop myself.
I don't even want to hear it, period.
I'm gonna stop myself real quick.
Okay, soulmates.
Soulmates.
Emmanuel.
Ashley Fry. Ashley Meehan Fry.
That's
Ashley
not my middle
Sharon.
name.
Ashley Sharon Meehan Fry.
That's not my middle name.
No, I'm just making shit up.
I wished it was for the longest
Meehan?
time. Yeah, that's not how you pronounce it either.
Meehan.
No.
Meehan.
No.
How do you say it?
Meehan.
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 Ashley Sharon Meehan Fry.
Yeah.
Meehan. Okay. Meehan. Meehan. Got it.
Okay, soulmates. I'm waiting.
So wait, what we always say with soulmates?
Anything.
Okay.
Share your 2 cents.
I wish to burp. Sorry, this juice is juicing.
At least you're honest.
What?
You still have so much juice to drink.
Did you refill mine by chance?
A long time ago.
Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, this is definitely refilled. I thought it was like halfway done at least.
She's coming for his foot. She's charging. I think your foot and my cat are soulmates.
I think they are. You know, I think there's a spiritual. Maybe it's vibrating at a different frequency. I know she wants it to vibrate, but not the way I'm talking about.
Okay, this is my cat. We can't talk like this. That's so bad. Like, that's my child. That is my child. I draw the line there. I draw the line there.
Stop. You stop. I'm so sorry.
Okay, soulmates.
I'm like, cute. Look at her. She's so huge. It's like Simba.
Simba.
Hey, girl. Let me pee.
Oh.